Hey, what's going on? It's Derek with Baby I'm a Star Records and MyBeatFi.io. And I wanted to jump on and continue the series that we've been doing, showing my publishing royalties coming in. So I logged into Tunecore today and I happened to notice, oh wow, there's a deposit there. So that means that our publishing royalties hit. I wasn't expecting it really till next week because I know BMI comes out on the 22nd. We may get paid on the 21st, and then the statement will come out on the 22nd of this month. So I kind of wasn't expecting it just yet, but I saw it and I was like, well, let me jump on and let's do a little presentation so you guys can see the importance of having your publishing set up with an administrator, or if you want to have your own publishing company and collect your royalties yourself, you can actually do that. So let's jump in here. I jumped into my Tunecore today and I saw there's a deposit of $136 in there, 130 some odd bucks in there. So figured I'd go over here to my publishing and check out what was going on. Curious because I've had some success with some of the songs that I've had and the royalties that have been coming in, and I wanted to see if that was going to continue or not. Now this chart has not updated just yet for the royalties for today, but you can see the progression. My first month, or my first paycheck for the first quarter that I got paid for, was $50.48. That's in addition to the streaming royalties, which were probably not that much. So publishing is important because it's money that you're getting outside of your actual streaming royalties. So that was $50. The next quarter we jumped up to $96.77 or so. So that was a nice jump. It was about a $46 jump. And then the following quarter we jumped up to $184. So that means we had what, a almost $90 jump, right? Or a little over $90 jump right there, right? So very cool. You know, that's the way it should work. Now, we did see that I had 130 some odd there. Let's go over here to my statement. Actually, let's go to the statement. And you can see where the royalties were $133.47. So we've jumped up, right? So we had a 90 some odd dollar jump here, and now we've got a $133 jump. So we're going to see kind of where that comes from. Let's go scroll down here, and we can see that Got No Time is pulling the weight, right? It's $131.50. So it's pulling the lion's share of the money. And I'm curious about that because I know this song is playing somewhere in Sweden. I don't know where, I don't know how, I don't get that information, and that's killing me because I don't have a way to say thank you. I don't have a way to service more music to those people who are listening. So that's a real issue for me. I wish I knew where it was being played or what's being happened, but it's paying. It's been paying for 4 quarters now. So apparently the song has legs. This is how you know what songs to actually put some money behind. I'm not advertising. I'm not doing any of that yet. I think I've said that in previous videos. I just kind of want to see where things are. Where's the fan base at? Where are the people who know your music at? Where are those people? And then you put your money there instead of just spreading your money in all types of places, and you don't know where it's going to land or where it's going to be effective at. We don't have money to waste that way, right? So Got No Time has got some legs to it. It's one of my favorite songs. I think it's one of my better mixed songs. It just sounds good to me. It just has a good feeling to it. And maybe that's one of the reasons why it's successful. And the lyrics are accessible to people. They understand the struggle of, being young and having a family and trying to get yourself into a good position financially in life, especially if you don't come from a lot. So Got No Time is a good song. So go check it out. We need that to take off in the United States too. But it's pulling the lion's share of the weight. Then Too Far Too Fast made $1.08. That's kind of always on there. Call It What You Want is on there now. I noticed that somebody's been playing that song. I noticed in my Apple Music that somebody's kind of been playing that song a little bit. And that's a song that I did in this studio when I first opened. It was like one of the first few songs I did here, just kind of really testing out the studio and just kind of working here and just getting the equipment together and everything in here. So it's good to see that one is on there as well. OnlyFan only did 19 cents. OnlyFan was one of my best streamed songs. It was in radio for a long time. It was doing great. It was pulling the lion's share of the streaming royalties for a long time. Kind of died out after it fell off of radio, but that's a good song too. So then we got the Fast Life and some other things going down just in the couple of cents area. But it's showing more songs now picking up just a few cents here and there. So that means people are going back. Somebody's going back and listening to older stuff, which is good. The top 10 usages were Spotify. So I think this Got No Time came through Spotify. Apple Music is only at like 78 cents. So we're not getting a lot there. Not getting a whole lot from YouTube either. And then the top income types is important because it's showing you kind of where your royalties are coming from. So I own 100% of most of my music. I own 100%. My collaborations, we do like 50-50, or it might be 30% for everybody. We just do an equal split. But the performance royalties were $71.17. Mechanical streaming royalties, $62.02. There's some other mechanical. It might have been from, I know somebody bought one of my tracks off of iTunes or something not too long ago, which I was kind of surprised at. And then there's some other mechanicals and performances down here. I don't know exactly what they are. Mechanical online is a whopping 0. But this is what's important. If you own your music, maybe you're not tied to a label or anything, you're just putting music out independent, you should have great performance and mechanical royalties coming in through your publishing. So don't just rely on Spotify to pay you. Get in there and get your publishing money too, because you're putting money into this game. We all spend money. So we got to have something coming back, even if it's just a little amount, right? One of the ways that I've been working towards that, and I'm helping producers at this point in time, is through MyBeatFi Sync. This is something that just got launched. This is sync licensing. So if you're not sure what sync licensing is music for commercials, for films, for podcasts, for YouTubes. There's always that license. You have to have a sync license for the publishing and on the master side. You got to have a sync license in order to display that or present that music publicly. So you've all heard about the copyright strikes and things like that from YouTube. And if you use some music, or you're walking like I do out here on the beach, and sometimes the music from one of the restaurants or kiosks out there is playing in the background of the video, you might get that notice about copyright. It's because you have to have a license for it. So a lot of people don't necessarily like to use the music that's in YouTube or that's in Facebook or Instagram or whatever. They may not want that. So they might want to use something different for their YouTube show or different for their podcast. If you have a commercial or something, you might want to run a commercial, even a local commercial, a furniture store or some type of local restaurant or whatever. They've got music in the back of their commercials. So that music is licensed. Some producer put that out, and you get paid royalties when that commercial plays. Every time that commercial plays, you get paid a royalty, and you probably get paid up front. Most of the time you're going to get paid up front as well, and you keep 100% ownership of your music. You're just licensing it out. So MyBeatFi is cool because we're looking for individuals. It's built for individuals who are independent, producing their own music, and they've got music that, maybe on streaming or whatever, but they can license it out. They can let other people use it for whatever show they're trying or media that they're trying to create. This is going to give them a license. And it's going to provide them your PRO information so that you can get your publishing and you can get your royalties out of it too. So it's a good thing. It's become a buzzword. Now, I've got a bunch of my tracks in here now, but we just added on one producer a couple of days ago. I got an application for another producer that I had a conference call with a couple days ago as well. And now he's put in his application this morning, and we sent it off to get him onboarded as well. So we're brand new. We're just starting, but my goal is to have agencies, ad agencies, and music supervisors use our system to find music that they're looking for their productions. So if you're not familiar with Sync, I would say go learn about it. If you go here to our site, MyBeatFi.io, there is a producer resources section here. You can access that without having an account. And you can go here and some places here have courses that you can do for free. I think Control Camp has a course that you can do for free to learn about sync licensing, because it's not the same as just producing for artists. Split sheets, all that stuff, and resources in here. But this is where you go to kind of learn. All right. So come on board with us. If you're a producer and you're doing, my last guy's doing game music or video game music or, films and all of that type of stuff. If you're interested in that, we're looking for all genres. We're looking for country or EDM or some other type of dance music, or you're doing folk music. I don't care. As long as it's good, the quality is there, you have the rights to actually license it, and you can provide the necessary files that will be necessary. This might be a great opportunity for you. So check out some of my other videos about MyBeatFi. You can see some of my progress videos here on the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll be here, and we might come out with another video here pretty soon. I think BMI is going to come out with royalties next week, so we may be back with another video for that. So once again, it's Derek with MyBeatFi. I appreciate you coming and checking me out. Have a great one. Peace.